everybody, it's me again, and yeah, I got some more stuff to say. So, as you can see, I'm in my little unicorn. I wore my unicorn all day, and it was wonderful because everybody looked and I gave them a smile, and that's pretty much oh my gosh, what it's all about. It's about showing love and showing, I don't know, I guess there's a joy that I give out when people see me act like this, and they're like, they can't help but smile, and that's half the battle. Okay, now, how ironic is it that I'm in a flying unicorn? I got little gold wings on the back seat. Oh, you can't see, and I got a little tail. It is so cute. But the point is, I have um I have on my little unicorn, right? Little horse unicorn. And I was thinking, I saw a picture yesterday of a camel. I don't know what I was doing, but I saw a picture of a camel. I'm gonna take this off. Okay. And so I got to thinking that I was thinking about what a camel does and how he works and all that stuff. And then it dawned on me that, if you're a camel, you have one hump or two. So for your submission, I'm submitting it for your approval, that we're gonna figure out which camel are you? Which camel do you want to be? The one with one hump or the one with two? Now, saying that, when I was thinking about it, the first point I thought about was, oh my, they're really funny looking. They got all this hair, and they're just if you see a real camel, they're not as pretty and as neat as the pictures are. They're really hairy and it looks matted and it's so strange, but there's a reason for all of that. Their fur keeps them in the climates that they're in. So in although they're in the desert, yes, and it can get very hot, and you really don't need the fur. It can get very cold. As hot as it can get is that much colder. So when you're in the middle of those extremes, you have to make sure you are covered. You are covered for both areas. Do you see what I'm saying? When it gets hot, you can shed. When it gets cold, you know that you've already got it. That's you're made. You were made with what you need to survive the elements. Get that. You were created with what you need to survive the elements. Don't let the elements get to you. No. The second thing I got to thinking about was that they say they store water in their humps because they know they're going to go on long distances, and that's what they do. So when I was researching, I found one site that said that ain't water, that's fat, and that's what sustains them, because it's like our bodies. When we don't have anything to eat, our bodies will take the fat that's stored and will replenish us and keep us going till we can get to a better place. But it does also state that they do drink a lot of water, and they can hold and retain that water. It doesn't say in the hump though, but they do restore and retain that water, so that when they do travel, they don't have to make those stops. They can continue on their journey and be sustained. So know that whether you have one hump or whether you have two humps, you are equipped to be sustained. Everything, once again, is all in you. Your body, you were created and designed to for you automatically can sustain yourself. And what you can't, God has given it to you. He's provided for you. It's in you. It's in you. Does that make sense? Okay. The third thing was when you think of camels, they are carrying loads, they are carrying people, they are beasts of burden. Okay? That is what they were created for, basically, and that's what we use them for. I don't know. Okay, I'll take that back. I don't know if that's what they were created for, but that's what we use them for. That's their calling. That's their purpose. Camels have things loaded on them, heavy things, and they carry those things for miles and miles till they get to their destination. So what I'm telling you, did I tell you about their little hoofs? I don't know if I told you about the little hoofs. They have little flat feet. They have hooves, but they're flat. Not like the horses that are like round, but they have hooves. And I didn't tell you, did I? I didn't. They have hooves that are flat. And that's because sometimes they're in the mountains, sometimes they're on the sand, sometimes they're just all over the place. And so wherever they go, they can stand. Okay, that point was very, very clear. Wherever they go, they can stand. Whether they're on the mountains and they're climbing the terrain, the rocky terrains, they got that. They have the hoofs, but the hooves are flat, so when they don't sink in the sand like we would sink if we were walking across sand. They're flat, so it stabilizes them on there. Oh my goodness, my goodness, can you see where I'm going with this? No matter what terrain, no matter what mountain you have to climb or what valley you are in, you are not going to sink and you are not going to fall because you have been equipped with everything you need to function in the situation that you are in. Catch that too. Now let me go back to the fact that they're beasts of burdens. Okay. Yes, I'm talking very fast, but let me go back to that fact. They're beasts of burden. So basically, they are carrying the load, somebody else's load, that was too heavy for them to handle. They're carrying it for them till they get to the place wherever they're going. If it's in the back in the olden days, if it was gold or jewelry or whatever, they put it on the camel, and they sit on the camel. I read that a camel can sustain up to 1,000 pounds of weight. That's a lot of weight. That's a half a ton. For those of you who did not know and did not listen in high school, a ton is 2,000 pounds. That's a half a ton. That's a lot. When you're going through your situations, camel number one, the one that has the one hump, that's the one that you can make it through your destination. You have what you need inside of you. God has created you to do whatever it is. He won't send you out there in the terrain and out there on your journey without having some kind of way that you can make it and manage. Okay? That's you're a camel. You have two humps. There are those of us that have two humps. Not only do I have to have enough for my journey, I'm carrying you too. My extra hump has what you need in it. My extra hump, I'm helping you carry your load, though you don't know it. So the extra fortification that when you fall, I'm not going to fall because I got my stuff, but I'm also equipped to hold your stuff. Which camel are you? Are you the one with the one hump that's gonna make it because God has given you what you need, or are you the one with two that makes it seem like life is so hard? Life is so hard, and why am I always getting hit and bombarded and etc.? And it's because you don't know, but we know. You don't know that you're that camel with two humps, and you can sustain, and you are carrying a lot of other people's burdens to help them get to where they're going. Their journey ends, and you didn't even know it, but you can. You can stand under all that pressure. Remember, I said they go a long way, and they carry 1,000 pounds. Can carry 1,000 pounds. Do you see? It's a lot. You're not gonna crumble. You're not gonna falter. Trust and believe that not only you will make it, but grab somebody else and help them make it too. That's what it's about. We got to grab each other. What good is it if I get over there to where I'm going and I ain't got nobody to share the presence with? I ain't got nobody to talk to about, yeah, girl, we made it through and we did this and we did this. If I'm not carrying you or helping you carry your load, because you know what? Even me with two humps, somebody got a hump for me. When mine, when I'm dwindling, somebody got my load. Somebody has my back. Ha! You see though, I made the funny. That was funny. You know that was funny. It was corny, but it was funny. Okay. But that's all I wanted to say. So,